Hey, it's JC, and I got done playing this week, did a few things, did some cryotherapy on the legs, and for at least a few days, I had some fresh legs, so I thought I would break out a pair of shoes that to me are very similar to Kobe's, in my opinion, as far as how they feel, how they play. It's a shoe that's hard to get a hold of, but it is the Nike GT Cut. It's the very first one, and I wanted to review this shoe just because I've had it for a while now, but we're about to see the unveiling of the second one here shortly. I've already seen some things overseas. Some people put out some reviews on those, but these shoes play very similar to, like I mentioned, like a low top Kobe Bryant shoe. Very low to the ground, very good court feel. The traction that I've experienced, at least on a clean court, is flawless. You know, that's going to be your most situations with any shoes. It really, the rubber compound obviously plays a part in it, but on a clean court, you're going to do very well. This shoe, for me, in my opinion, did decent on dust. I found myself having to wipe periodically, maybe every 5 plays or so, something along those lines, but I would wipe that much more. And as you can see, like it just, the dirt picks up on this translucent outsole, but played very well. I would say it's a top tier traction for sure. And what was really great about this is even though it's very low profile to the ground, and you have phenomenal court feel, inside you have a let's see if I can get it out right now if it's not too like stuck in there, but you have an insole, a drop-in midsole, which is React. So it's a drop-in midsole made of React. The side walls here are very helpful as far as lateral containment for your feet. I find that the forefoot is a little bit more thick than the back portion, in the rear and the heel. Now, part of it's because, as you can see, this curve right here goes in with a Zoom Strobel that's on the very bottom right there. So it's underneath the drop-in midsole. So you're getting 2 forms of cushion, technically 3, because there's actually back here, there's a Zoom unit in the heel that's already inside the shoe there. So you have the Zoom unit there. You have your Zoom Strobel right inside there, which I didn't feel at first. You know, when I first started playing this shoe, honestly, my feet hurt a little bit because I had to break it in some. But once I played in it, give or take, maybe 4 days in, I really started to feel like the cushion actually started to kind of kick in. So it feels great because it gives you the ability to cut, hence the name GT Cut. This one it's just been great. And I know for a lot of people, this shoe was hard to get a hold of. I know when this one came out, I had pre-ordered it. So I've had this for a while. And like I said, I was feeling pretty good as far as this week goes. I did some cryotherapy on the legs. So like I mentioned in my first video, the purpose for my shoes or for my reviews is to talk about, hey, when I feel fresh, when my legs feel good, I might wear a certain type of shoe or a certain cushion, but when my legs need recovery, I might go towards a different type of cushion. As we all know, LeBrons don't have the best traction or court feel, but they're great for recovery days because they usually have a lot of cushion. So I definitely recommend, if you can get your hands on a pair of the Zoom GT Cuts. A lot of times right now, you're definitely gonna be paying resale, which is a lot, so definitely keep your eyes out for the GT Cut 2s that are gonna be coming out at some point in time. I'm sure they're gonna be hard to get a hold of too, but definitely one of my favorites, especially as I mentioned earlier too. Huge Kobe Bryant fan. The shoes were great for me to be able to play in. So we have something that, even though it's not his shoe technically, you just feel like Nike this would have been his shoe had he still been playing in today's NBA. So the Zoom GT Cut definitely gets a thumbs up, and thank you for checking out my review. If you get a chance, please definitely support the channel as I'm looking to grow, learn, to do better, to post shoes that are relevant, but to give you, my thoughts on a person who is getting older and just sometimes your legs and your knees aren't there. So please consider subscribing, like the video, and I definitely appreciate your time. Thank you.